Hey guys, Vernon Croy here from DocSports.com for Saturday, November 8, 2025. Going to get to the Croy's NHL report for Saturday here in just a moment. First of all, give the video a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button below as we do several free pick videos for you every single day right here on the Doc Sports YouTube channel. Now, Doc Sports has been around for 53 years. I've been doing this professionally for the last 26 years. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button right now. Now, before we get to the Croy's NHL report, at the time of shooting this video, I still have 6 top football plays remaining this week, a 4-unit college football play going Saturday. Then I have you covered on Sunday with my 7-unit NFL play, 5-unit NFL play, and 2 4-unit NFL plays. I also have you covered on Monday Night Football with my 6-unit NFL play. I'm up over $2,800 in the NFL this season. Make sure that you get my football package right here exclusively at DocSports.com. Also, at the time of shooting this video, I'm currently on a 13-2 all sports run with my daily sports. That involves college basketball, NHL, and NBA. We're up over $4,700 actually since the start of November. Make sure NHL report for Saturday. Your first matchup is between the Pittsburgh Penguins at the New Jersey Devils. Devils are heavily favored in this game, rightfully so. I think it's a very tough spot for Pittsburgh. They're favored minus 220 pretty much across the board. I think it's an extremely tough spot for Pittsburgh coming into this game, especially after playing Washington. Obviously, Pittsburgh won that game. I actually made a little money on that. I think New Jersey is the superior team. There's no value whatsoever with them on the money line. New Jersey is coming off an overtime victory against a very good Montreal team. There's no value with them on the money line, so we have to take the New Jersey Devils on the puck line minus 1.5 plus 115 over the Pittsburgh Penguins. Your next matchup is between the Ottawa Senators at the Philadelphia Flyers. Ottawa is currently favored in this game. I don't really think they should be. It's a small favorite. They're favored minus 115. To me that doesn't make sense. Ottawa has taken the last 3 games against Philadelphia. Ottawa has dropped 2 straight road games. They've played 3 straight games in overtime. They beat Calgary in overtime at home, then they hit the road, went to Montreal, lost in overtime, then they lost in overtime against Boston in Boston. Ottawa's really struggled to get the puck on the net. They put up just 22 shots against Boston, 17 shots against Montreal. Philadelphia is coming off a nice 3-1 victory. That was actually my premium play Thursday night. They won that game 3-1 against Nashville. Before that, they won in overtime, actually a shootout in overtime against a very good Montreal team, 5-4. The play here is definitely Philadelphia. We can get Philadelphia plus 105 over the Ottawa Senators. Your next matchup, we're looking at the Dallas Stars against the Nashville Predators. There's no value whatsoever with Dallas here. I don't see how Nashville can contend against Dallas. Dallas has not been playing great. They're a much better team than we have seen so far this season. They are coming off a big loss against Anaheim. Anaheim's really surprised me so far this season. They allowed 7 goals. I think this is a big bounce back spot for them. Normally I don't play anything over minus 160. We're looking at Dallas minus 170. I'm going to make a rare exception. We're taking the Dallas Stars on the money line minus 170 over the Nashville Predators. Your next matchup is between the Seattle Kraken and St. Louis Blues. St. Louis is currently heavily favored at home. We're looking at minus 175 down to minus 160. I don't think they should be heavily favored in this game. The Kraken have a team. They can play. I definitely don't agree with this. There's tremendous upside, tremendous value of Seattle in this game. Seattle actually took the last one against St. Louis. That was last season. They are coming off a 6-1 loss against what I consider a bad San Jose team, and then they beat Chicago 3-1. They've dropped 3 of their last 4 games overall, Seattle has. So they come into this game hungry. St. Louis just went to Buffalo. They won that game 3-0. I actually gave you St. Louis there. Before that, they went to Washington, lost that game 6-1. There's tremendous value with Seattle. Seattle has goals against average of just 2.67 over their last 5 games. We're taking the Seattle Kraken on the money line. We can get them plus 145 over the St. Louis Blues. Your next matchup's between the Washington Capitals at the Tampa Bay Lightning. We're currently looking at Tampa Bay being favored, minus 150. I don't agree with that. Tampa Bay just came home from the West Coast. I think Washington could be the play here. Washington is a nice underdog. They did take their last game in their only meeting this season against Tampa Bay 3-2 in overtime. Tampa Bay has been playing great hockey. I gotta admit, they definitely have. They've won 6 of their last 7 games overall. They are coming off a nice 6-3 victory against a very good Vegas team. Before that, they lost by 1 goal, 2-3 loss against Colorado. This is a tough spot for Tampa Bay, though. So they played 4 of their last 5 games have been on the road. They're coming off a West Coast road trip. There's tremendous upside and value, especially with Washington looking to bounce back after their loss against Pittsburgh. We're taking the Washington Capitals on the money line, plus 125 over the Tampa Bay Lightning. Now, your next matchup I can't touch. I actually have a premium play in that game. That's the Boston Bruins at Toronto Maple Leafs. I'm going to go to that game. Your next matchup is against the Utah Mammoth at the Montreal Canadiens. Utah's been playing very good hockey, actually better than I expected. Montreal, though, is a Stanley Cup contending team as far as I'm concerned. They're a great team, especially at home. We're getting a low line with Montreal. We're looking at minus 110. They are coming off 4 straight overtime games, which is pretty crazy. They lost their last 2 games. Shootout against Philadelphia, 4-5, and overtime loss at New Jersey, 3-4. Utah comes into this game off 2-goal loss against Toronto. Before that, they went to Buffalo, won that game 2-1. They have dropped 3 of their last 4 games overall. I think we're getting a low price with Montreal. We're taking the Montreal Canadiens on the money line, minus 110 over the Utah Mammoth. Your next game, we're looking at the New York Islanders against the New York Rangers. Rangers are favored minus 155 all the way up to minus 170. I don't really believe they should be. New York, so far this season, they have underperformed. They have one of the best goaltenders in the league, Shesterkin. He hasn't played up to par, though. The Rangers have taken 5 straight games against the Islanders. The Islanders come in this game off a 3-4 loss against Boston. Rangers just lost at Carolina. I like the value with the Islanders a lot in this spot. Yeah, we're going to take the New York Islanders plus 140 over the New York Rangers. Until the Rangers start putting wins together, you just can't back them. They've dropped 4 of their last 7 games overall. So we're taking the Islanders plus 140 over the New York Rangers. Your next matchup, we're looking at Buffalo Sabres against the Carolina Hurricanes. Carolina is a Stanley Cup contending team. I like them a lot this season. They're definitely one of the best teams in the league. You can't take them on the money lines, minus 260, minus 225 at a couple bucks. There's no value whatsoever. You should never bet over 170 is my rule, but 160 ideally. But Buffalo is coming off 2 straight losses. They lost 3-0 against St. Louis. Before that, in overtime against Utah. So 5 of the last 6 games Buffalo have played have gone into overtime. So they're playing teams close. I don't like this at all because I'm not even going to take Carolina on the puck line, and you can't take them on the money line. I'm going to give you a total here. Let's see what we're looking at. We're looking at 6.5. 6.5. I think this game goes under the post total. I think it might go well under the post total. We're looking at like a 2-1, 3-2 type of game, I think. So we're taking the Buffalo Sabres and Carolina Hurricanes to go under 6.5 total goals. Your next matchup is Florida Panthers at the San Jose Sharks. Florida's definitely the superior team here. They're heavily favored on the road, minus 245, minus 240, minus 255 at some books. So there's no value whatsoever there. You can't play San Jose against Florida. Florida has absolutely owned them. They've won 10 straight games against San Jose. San Jose has been playing pretty good hockey. They've won 3 out of their last 4 games overall, including against a very good New Jersey team, a very good Colorado team, and then they beat up on the Kraken 6-1. Their only loss over that span was against a very good Detroit team in overtime. It was shootout. So San Jose has been playing very good hockey. I think you can't take them on the money line against Florida. We're going to take the San Jose Sharks on the puck line. Plus 1.5, minus 120 we can get against the Florida Panthers. Your next matchup's between the Colorado Avalanche at the Edmonton Oilers. We're currently seeing Edmonton favored. It's pretty split actually, 110. So either Colorado 110 or Edmonton 110. I've been disappointed with Edmonton so far this season. Obviously, they have a team. They're a Stanley Cup contending team. They haven't lost at home yet. 4-0-2 at home this season. They're 2-5-2 on the road. Colorado's a very good road team. They're 4-1-3 on the road. They play teams close. I think at this point in the season, Colorado's the better team. They have won 3 of their last 4 games overall, including against a very good New Jersey team, against a very good Vegas team, and their last victory against Tampa Bay. Their only loss was in overtime against that San Jose team. We're taking Colorado Avalanche on the money line, minus 110 over the Edmonton Oilers. Your next matchup is between the Columbus Blue Jackets at the Vancouver Canucks. Vancouver is currently favored minus 120 all the way up to minus 130. Vancouver has struggled at home this season. They're 2-4 at home. This is a Columbus team that has a winning record on the road. They're 4-3 away from home this season. Columbus is coming off back-to-back losses against the Islanders on the road and against the Calgary Flames, 5-1. Columbus comes into this game hungry. Vancouver's coming off that 2-5 loss against Chicago. I actually gave you Chicago. It was plus 140. That was my premium play. I like the value of Columbus here. We're going to take the Columbus Blue Jackets on the money line. We can get them plus 110 over the Vancouver Canucks. Now your final matchup for the Croy's NHL report for Saturday, November 8, 2025 is between the Anaheim Ducks at the Vegas Golden Knights. This Anaheim team's something. They keep proving me wrong. I keep going against them. I keep losing. They just put up 7 goals in back-to-back games. They've won 5 straight games overall, 7 of their last 8 games overall. Their win streak started at Florida, 3-2 shootout victory. Then at home against Detroit, they beat them 5-2. Then they beat New Jersey at home, 4-1. Then they beat Florida again, 7-3. Their last game, they put up 7 at Dallas. They beat them 7-5. There's no quit in this team. Vegas is a Stanley Cup contending team. They're coming off a loss against Tampa Bay. They allowed 6 goals there. Their last win was against Detroit, 1-0. So they're struggling to find the back of the net. The value here, so Vegas is favored minus 210. We can get the Anaheim Ducks plus 170, plus 180 at a couple bucks. I got to stop going against them. Watch this, though. Watch them get blown out. But you got to take the Anaheim Ducks. That's the only play there. We're taking the Anaheim Ducks on the money line, plus 180 over the Vegas Golden Knights. Now, post in the comment section. Let me know what you think about the Croy's NHL report for Saturday. Definitely appreciate your guys' time, as always, in winning. Vernon and Croy.